Welcome back to this video. In this video, we shall understand how we can derivate using the first principle. Now, for us to derivate using the first principle, we're going to focus on how we can use this formula. So this formula must always stick into your mind if you are to derivate using the first principle, which is f prime of x is equal to f open brackets x plus h minus f of x. Now just a bit on this formula. Now when you are using this formula, this also has division of over h. Now if you are using this formula, ladies and gentlemen, what you must understand is that, let's say for example, they give you a question for you to find the derivative of f of x is equal to x squared. What are you going to do in this case? What you must understand about this formula of finding the derivative using the first principle is that wherever we have x in this formula, we are substituting with this original function which has got x as well. So wherever there is x here, the substitution must also come on this formula. What do I mean? You know, ladies and gentlemen, that this second part, f of x, is the same as the original function. So what we put here is the same as the original function. But here, we have x plus h. And so for us to first find, so we can divide or break this into parts by first finding our f, x plus h. So there, what we'll do is substitute this x with x plus h. What I mean is, wherever you have x here, so for example, let's go back to if we had an example like this, f of x is equal to x there. So if we want to get f x plus h, that means that we'd have to just substitute the entire thing here there. So we'd have x plus h. But here we can see that we have x squared. So it's like this same x which we have substituted, now squaring it. So what we'll do there, we'll have x plus h, then we square it. Then f of x, which is the original function, we'll just substitute and then we'll get f of x squared. Now, we know for a fact that if we substitute, we'll get something like this: f prime of x, or our derivative, is equal to f x plus h squared minus x squared over h. So this doesn't have to be there because we've already substituted the function. Here we expand and simplify according to algebraic rules. So that will be x plus h multiplied by x plus h minus x squared divided by h. And then there we'll have, this will be equal to x plus h, x plus h minus x squared divided by h. So there we'll have x multiplied by x, that will give us x squared, x times h, that will give us xh, plus another xh, plus x squared divided by h. Then we can subtract x squared minus x squared there and get a 0. xh plus xh, that will be 2xh, divided by h, will cancel out. So there we'll get 2x. So derivating using the first principle follows the same procedure, only that questions will be different. So since this is an introductory video to derivating using the first principle, we'll only solve this simple question. Check out the link in the description for the next video, which explains different and other complex examples of derivating. Thank you.